Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like to guess what this video is about? How about I give you a hint? Can you guess now? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to talk about makeup. I've been thinking about makeup for quite a while. Jordan Peterson has talked about it before, and anything that Jordan Peterson talks about, I like to think about. And I guess I did the wrong thing in assuming that everyone thinks deeply about things. And doesn't maybe get offended so easily about them. So a couple years ago when I was in Vietnam, I met a woman from the States, an attractive woman, you know. She was in her late 40s, early 50s, but she was very proud of how she looked and she wore makeup. Her daughter was a makeup artist, and we got into the conversation that I said makeup is a lie, and she got so pissed. And she couldn't understand it. She got really mad at me for saying this. I said, "Well, I don't really care. I mean, everyone lies to a degree. I wear makeup and I don't feel bad about it. You know, I don't think I'm harming people," but she just couldn't see it. Women tend to be a little reactionary.
Oh, no. Oh, we should film her.
So in a one-to-one conversation, or there was actually a group of us, she couldn't understand. Her husband could. He was like, "It's a lie." But we weren't upset about it. About a year later, I got into a conversation with someone about makeup on Facebook. I know, not the good place to do it, but this woman was so pissed. She's like, "Well, men are the ones who invented makeup, okay? And men used to wear makeup, okay? And men used to wear pumps, okay? I don't care." And why did they do it? Probably the same reasons why. You know, so pumps are for making the calf tighter and the butt stick out. Lips is to replicate sexual arousal. Same with blush. Eyes, eyeliner is because men like eyes that are poppy. Hair, the length and the sheen, can kind of represent youth. And it's not like women are thinking about that as they're applying it, but the reason they like to look in the mirror back at their reflection when they have makeup on is the same reason some men like to see them, because they look pretty, they look sexually attractive, but women just are really upset with that. It seems like women get upset over the fact that makeup is a lie. But there's no reason to. Stefan Molyneux recently went on Twitter to expose the idea of makeup, and there was a huge backlash. Why the backlash? Some women are defending it, but not calling it a lie. But a lie, here, I'm going to look right at it, and I'll put it on the screen. To make an untrue statement with intent to deceive, or to create a false or a misleading impression. Okay, is your nose that narrow? Are your lips really that red? Are your eyebrows really naturally shaped like that? It's a fucking lie. The thing is, everyone does it. Even you. Oh, it's tart. All right. Think about it. I've talked about reverse stereotyping before. Many of you, men, wouldn't be caught dead having to leave the house, you wouldn't be caught dead, or you wouldn't choose to leave the house in a tie-dye, or in a suit, or in a button-up, or in a Mountain Dew t-shirt, or in suspenders, or in a bow tie, penny loafers, frayed jeans. A lot of you must leave the house looking a certain way. Beard cut, beard trimmed, beard not cut, not trimmed, shoes shined, nails not long. I don't like it when guys have long nails. But some women don't mind it. You might not mind it. The thing is everyone chooses to alter themselves in some way to garner the respect, adoration, or even repulsion from a different group of people. I was in the Hong Kong airport a year or two ago, and there was a woman who had on this beautiful suit. It wasn't a business suit. It was more like I have a lot of money and this is how I dress. Her hair was in a perfectly done French twist, and she had on pearls, and her poise and everything about her said, not the person that I invite to my house to have Manhattans with. No, is that wrong? Yeah, maybe. So we have to get more involved to decide if someone is for us, but that's part of leaving the house is getting ready to represent ourselves in a certain way. I mean, if you look at Antifa,
I see that no one's clapping for me. It could be because I'm not engaging, but it also is because everyone's doing this. And that's really important because those loud bursts of noise, even though this is a noisy space, when we can do something like reducing that, that's really important. So please don't clap, shoot up these.
and their jean jackets and their t-shirts, I don't know how great they're going to be on with a white guy who's wearing a suit and has a briefcase. They're speaking to each other, and we are free to speak to each other, and you can think whatever you want, and they can think whatever they want, and you can talk to each other or not. But there's it's a choice. What? Okay. Anyway, the way I see it, and I could be wrong, but I don't really see what the big GD deal is. Something that I've been thinking about lately is if someone wants to buy a big, huge Dodge truck, right, or a Hummer, or a Jeep, or a Porsche, or a Maserati, or a BMW, and they can't buy it outright. They don't have the means to own that outright. Is that equal to a lie? Like a woman, I don't have the outright ability to look like. I don't wake up with red lips and goddamn eyeliner and blush on. Is it like a lease program? I'm leasing the look. I've just kind of thought about that lately. I also think about makeup as a headline. Extra, extra, read all about it. It's clickbait, okay? And I believe it's everyone's responsibility to see if that clickbait is accurate. We should all read at least a paragraph. We should read beyond the headline. You all go to Facebook, you all are on YouTube, and you see that sometimes you click on a video and you're like, what the fuck is this? This is not at all what I thought it was going to be. But you have to read a paragraph. Sometimes you have to waste some time to see if you respect it, if you respect the article. Sometimes we only get a paragraph in and we're like, yeah, this is rubbish. Sometimes we have to read half of it. Sometimes we have to read the whole thing. Sometimes we read the whole thing, and a year later we're like, oh my God, I never fact-checked that information. And actually that word doesn't even mean that word. It was complete rubbish, but I wanted to believe it so bad that I believed it. And that's why I think it's important. Now, the woman at the airport that I said wouldn't be my type of person, I still would have talked to her, and we probably could have gotten along. I'm sure, I'm not sure of it, but I'm pretty sure I can get along with most people. But we do symbolize what we are through what we drink, what we wear, how clean we are, how we smell, what we drive. My told me, my very good friends, and we were talking about dating, and I'm like, man, it's just I'm having a hard time meeting somebody. And he said, Jennifer, ditch your car and buy a new car. I'm like, why? He's like, because no one's gonna want to date you. My car is really messy and it's old, like the where you look to see what's behind, not your rearview mirror, your side mirrors, they're really janky for some reasons, and if you hit them, they'll like fall off, so it looks like sad bunny ears, but you can click them on, right? And he's like, no one's gonna want to date you. I'm like, well, fuck them. Seriously, if after we have a date and it's a great date and we talk about deep things and it's fun and it's funny, and they don't want to date me because of my car, that's a form of makeup, I think. You know, I could get a new car and have a payment, but that's makeup that I don't want to wear. So, like I said, I think we all go out into the world, and some men, especially on my MGTOW video, commented like, "Oh, women is fucking ugly. Men are better than everything." Okay, and that's great. I love that free speech because that's not my kind of guy. It's the same type of. There's a type of woman out there that's like, men are useless unless they can provide money. Okay, well, that's not my person either. But I love that people can wear what they want to wear, drive what they want to drive, and say what they want to say, kinda, for now, maybe-ish, not really, but you see my point. So we can discern who we want to be with. I think it's a great tool. And I like Stefan Molyneux, and I think he has great things to say, and I don't think he's actually dissing makeup. He just wants people to realize what the fuck makeup is. And Jordan Peterson raises a good point. Like, why are we wearing makeup at work?
Like, what? Here's a rule.
Don't
How about
you-
no makeup in the workplace?
Why would that be a rule?
Why should you wear makeup in the workplace? Isn't that sexually provocative?
No.
It's not?
No.
Well, what is it then? What's the purpose of makeup?
Some people would like to just put on makeup.
Why?
I don't know why.
Why do
people
you
put
make your
on-
lips red? Because they turn red during sexual arousal. That's why. Why do you put rouge on your cheeks? Same reason.
I mean, look.
How about high heels?
What are they
for?
about high heels?
What about them? They're there to exaggerate sexual attractiveness. That's what high heels do. Now,
Well, women can manipulate men. Women can have power over men. And this is another reason I hate feminism, because women want to compete with men, but women have a power at home. I think, oh, I might edit this out. I think women have a lot of power in the kitchen and in the bedroom. But instead, we want to go out and run companies into the ground with our compassion-led brains, when actually at home we could have all the power in the world by being good to a man that is worthy of being good to, and then they are good to us in turn. Are you interested in me talking more about this little concept? Oh, I had a little bit of wine. Maybe I'm talking more than normal. So anyway, thank you for subscribing, and don't forget to share this video, or like it, or subscribe. All right, everyone, that's my little tidbit on makeup. Now you can talk shit about all the stages. Oh, shit, it was ugly in that first one. Okay, have fun.